bringing the palms together, just beginning to stimulate the hands and stopping that movement, tuning in together here. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om deeply inhale. Good, holding and sustaining the breath. Visualizing the energy as it moves up from the base of the spine all the way up through the back body. You're doing beautifully. Exhale, release. And bringing the hands down. And just taking a moment here, connecting into any sensations that are moving within. And as you feel called, you can gently open the eyes or keep them shut. Just wanted to offer our practice today. Really, we're going to be working with that of the navel a bit. You know, igniting our fire here. This whole area, the navel, the third chakra, as many call it, the third energy center. It's where our digestion is held. It's where, as women, our babies are, of course, housed in our womb. But then, you know, as we move into the third energy center here, there's a lot of different workings with that of the stress that we can hold in this area of the body for both men and women. So we're going to work today on really kind of opening up that space. And I also really want us to work on, you know, just our fearlessness, being everly courageous in the path of our becoming. So we're going to start, as we always do, with some really deep breath work. And from there, I have two short sets of postures that I'd love to move all of us through. The second one specifically is working on this area to really ignite our fire. But let's begin with the breath. And as we know and have been talking about, the pranic body, the eighth body, is that of our prana, our life force. And when in balance, you know, it really helps us to kind of break through, to really live a life of fearlessness, a life where we're courageous. So this breath I've been actually working myself with for the last week. I love it and I want to offer it to you. Interestingly enough, if we're identifying as women here, we're going to bring our right thumb over our left, and then the right hand comes over the left hand. So it goes right thumb over left thumb, right hand over left hand, and it would be vice versa if you identify as a man. But our hands come just really at our lap. You can completely relax them. And the breath itself, we're using a Satili Pranayam. And if you're like me, you might have trouble rolling the tongue. It's a hereditary thing. Many people experience this. But you have two options if that's bothering you. You can just do a puckered inhale like this, because it's segmented breaths, or like I'm gonna do, you can stick out the tongue, it just won't be rolled. Now, if you're able to roll the tongue, please do that. and get a nice roll of that tongue, and the breath is segmented, so it's, we're doing that 8 times, and then on the 8th one, the tongue gets pulled back into the mouth, and then the breath comes out the nose 8 times in that segmented breath. Okay, so it's 8 and 8. Hands are just comfortable in the lap once we have that mudra. Again, so right now we're identifying as women. Thumb, right thumb over left thumb, right hand over left hand. Hands are clasped, eyes are closed, and begin with me. You're doing great. It's 8 segments in through the rolled tongue, 8 segments out through the nose. You're doing great. Keep getting lost in the breath. 8 segments in through the tongue, rolled tongue, 8 segments out through the nose. Last time, one more. When you've completed that one, take a deep inhale in. Hold the breath. Bring the arms up and shake. Breath is held in here, sustaining the breath, shaking. Shake it all out. Good, release the breath and the arms. Palms are up to fully receive. Just sitting here for a moment. Feeling and connecting to all that you've created. The prana, your own life force moving through you with more freedom and fluidity. Good. And from here, we're bringing the palms together. Thumb is at the sternum of the heart. Eyes are actually open, and we're looking down towards the prayer posture here. Long and deep breathing. Our neck is locked by pulling it. We're pulling in the chin here, looking down and becoming very still like a statue. Eyes are actually opened and just breathing here long and deep. Becoming very still. Bringing awareness to the breath. Spine is elongated, chin is in. And looking down. As you're doing this, I invite you to still connect to the sensations within you. Bringing the awareness to the breath. You might be experiencing some tingling feeling, and that's perfect. Your prana, your life force is at work inside of you. As thoughts enter your mind, you can thank them and release them. Come back to the breath. invite you to drop fully and completely into the depth of your inhale, the length of your exhale. You're doing wonderfully. Continuing here. And let's take a deep inhale now in together. Exhale, release the breath through the nose. Good. Now close the eyes and just sit and gaze within with those eyes closed. Sometimes we must close the eyes in order to really see. Notice any shifts that you're experiencing, the way your energy is moving in the body. It's very subtle, the next few exercises. Coming now onto what is called a celibate pose in Kundalini yoga. Now, some of us might be more flexible than others. You know, getting our butt to the ground. Our legs are spread out. It's like the inner thighs are caving in. If you want, you could bolster yourself up with a pillow or a blanket. Or you could just be right on your knees, whichever feels the most supportive to you. But for here, our fingers are forward, and we're just doing a little bit of a spinal twist back and forth here. Excuse me, a spinal flex. So inhaling the heart forward, exhaling, rounding the spine back. Closing the eyes and just moving here very gently. If you need to come up on the knees, do so. We don't want to overwork anything, and especially if you're not used to being in this posture. You're doing great. Wonderful. Just moving back and forth here. Working with the lower spine. Heart's forward, shoulder blades are back. We come forward on the inhale, exhale, rounding the spine. Good. Just a little bit more. You know, they say that our vitality lies dormant at the base of the spine, so this is just a really wonderful way to be working the energy on up and through the body. Good, and let's stop the movement. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Gently kicking the legs out here. We can move them up and down just a little bit. And then as you feel ready, I invite you to come all the way down. Hands are below the knee at the ankle, or if you're able, reaching at the toes. So whatever you're most comfortable with. And from there, we're just gonna go ahead and lower down and hold here with long and deep breath. As thoughts enter your mind, thank them and release them. Coming back to the breath. You're doing beautifully, just holding here, deepening into the posture, bringing awareness to the breath, the depth of your inhale, length of your exhale. Inhale, exhale, and come all the way back up. Good. And taking a moment here just to set yourself. You can bring the hands into Gyan Mudra. Eyes are closed. And connecting deeply to your spirit here. Bring awareness to the breath. We're moving now into the space of generating the navel tapa, the navel fire. So we're bringing our hands at the ankles, inhaling as we come forward with the spine, exhaling, releasing back. This is a quick movement. Eyes are closed and just moving with the breath as your conductor. I often say the breath, it's the bridge to all life. So from the moment we take our first breath out of our mother's womb to when we exit out of the earth, it's really this beautiful opportunity of our life to befriend the breath, to work with it. Good. Only a few movements here, but we're going to really do them with vigor, guided by the breath. You're doing wonderfully. about you, but I can really feel my back loosening up here. Good. And inhale. Exhale, release through the nose, the breath. And just taking a moment here with palms up to receive and noticing the energy as it moves through you. There is a subtlety to this practice. Taking time often between each posture just to really connect to the flow of your own energy, the flow of your prana, your life force. Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness. Let's give ourselves these opportunities to expand through our own awareness. Next posture is called a bear grip. So the hands are in a specific mudra. Left hand out, right hand locking into that left. And what we're going to be doing is just very quickly moving back and forth here. But I'm pulling at my hands, so it's almost like someone's pulling my back, pulling my shoulder blades back. So let's actually start from here, pulling the shoulder blades back and go. Up, down, eyes are closed. Good. You're doing great. You might feel this in the shoulder blades. It's all by design. Keeping up here just a little bit more. Good. Feel some heat generating in the body. And elbows out parallel, inhale. Exhale through the nose and release. Sitting here for a moment. Eyes are closed, going inward. And then bringing the hands to the knees, fingers in Gyan Mudra, tilting the neck back so it's like such. Taking a deep inhale in. A long exhale out through the nose. And on the exhale out, suspend the breath out and begin pumping the navel 8 times. Breath is held out. Inhale. Suspend the breath in and pump the navel 8 times. Exhale. Suspend the breath out. Pump the navel 8 times. So your breath is suspended in and out. And deep inhale in. Suspend the breath in. Pump the navel 8 times. Exhale out. Suspend the breath out. Keep it out as you pump the navel. Inhale. Suspend the breath out on that inhale as you pump the navel 8 times. Exhale the breath. Breath stays exhaled out as you pump the navel 8 times. Good. And now fully relax the breath. Bring the neck back to a comfortable place. Taking a moment to connect to the sensations moving through you and then coming all the way down onto your back. Coming all the way down onto the back. Relaxing here. And from this place, I'm going to guide you through a bit of a meditation before I play the bowls. So we're coming all the way down onto the back, relaxing here, bringing that continued awareness to our breath, the length of the inhale, length of the exhale, feeling the subtleties of the energy within us. And as we do this, let's bring the breath to the navel point. As you lengthen your inhales, as you lengthen your exhales, bring it all into that of the navel. And allow the energy to circulate from the space. As we expand our prana, our life force, we expand our consciousness. Connect to your consciousness as it moves directly in and around your navel point, creating ease and grace in the space, calming and collecting. We're raising our mental body above the physical. So within the physical body, we're navigating the energy, our life force, the consciousness, all into that of the navel space for clearing and clarity. Continuing to relax here as you fully and completely let go. to bring awareness back into the breath. Maybe moving the ankles and the wrist. Bringing the arms up over the head and really stretching here. Good. Let's be really soft and tender with ourselves as we come back up. So moving onto either the right or the left side and more cocooning ourselves, just like a baby would do in the womb, bringing our knees towards the chest and just lying here for a moment, cuddling up with ourselves. Allowing our own power to really sink in here. Our power to create and to live life to its fullest. To know that we have this ever available life force within. Just a matter of accessing it. And knowing at any time we can also call on that of the third chakra, the space of our navel, to ignite our own fire. This is this place of our will, our confidence, our ability to move through this life with courage. And from here, I invite you to just gently bring yourself all the way up. Of course, if you'd like to stretch any other part of the body, do so. Otherwise, bring yourself all the way up into the seated posture. Good. Feeling the sensations as they continue to move through you. Blessing yourself in this practice today as we simply chant one long sat and a short nam by bringing the palms together at the sternum of the heart. Eyes are closed, and let's begin. Sat Nam. May peace and truth prevail on this planet, and all beings be free. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thank you.